Hi, welcome to the third week, the third recap of my project to get to 10,000 hours playing guitar. This week I saw a steady improvement, so I'm at 14 hours for the 7 days, which is 2 hours a day. It's still not where I want to be, but it's an improvement over the first week, which was 1.5, and the second week, which is about 1.7. So I'm definitely increasing over time, and I'd like to continue that until I can get to about 4 or 5 hours, which is my ultimate goal. I'd like to mention another guy who's doing the exact same thing as me. He's aiming for 10,000 hours as well. He's a young student from Guildford, Surrey in the UK, which is funny because I actually worked in Guildford, Surrey in the UK, and I know they have a large school there. He's doing 10 hours a day, which I think is incredible. I think it's really good. I wish him the best of luck, and I hope he can make it, because if he could, he'd make 10,000 hours in about 2.5 years, I think is his goal. And I think it's really showing in his work. He's doing much more kind of electric rock and country stuff right now, and he has some excellent examples of things that he's been working on. So I definitely think you should check it out. I'm going to put across the bottom a link to him and a link in the side as well. This week I've been trying to memorize the notes on the fretboard. It's surprising. I've always known it was something that I needed to do, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it. Memorization is really tough for me. So I've been using a metronome, which I highly recommend. I just set it to, whichever level I'm going to be doing it at, and let it click away. And then what I do is I think of a note I'm going to play, so I'll just choose A in this example, and I try and play that note on all 6 strings. So there's an A on all 6 strings within the first 12 frets. So in this case, I'll play the 6th, the 5th, the 4th, the 3rd, the 2nd, the 1st, and then back down to the 6th along with the metronome. So I'll do it for the note A just as an example. So I'll do that for all of the different notes on it, and I'll try not to do them in order. I'll jump around like an F to a B to a G to an E to a D, and I'll find that the F, the G, and the D, those seem to be really tough ones for me. And also the top 3 strings from the 7th up. That's kind of where those ones reside. I find it very difficult to memorize them around there, but I've been slowly increasing the speed. Right there I was playing 92, and I'm normally at about 100. So yeah, but every day I've been increasing quite a bit. So I think that'll help me memorize the notes on the fretboard, which hopefully will reward me in the future. I've continued, or I've added ear training actually, so that's listening to 2 notes that are played, one after another, and then trying to figure out what the interval was that was being played. So in that case it was a 3rd, in that case it was a 5th. Here I'm playing them, but on a computer program on the internet, which I found, I'll put a link to that as well, it just plays the sounds, and you have a list of choices you can make. And I think that'll help me transcribing, because I have been transcribing the Joe Pass song, The Autumn Leaves. I'm about 30 seconds of the way through that song. It's taken me about an hour, but definitely making progress on it. And some of the chords are much more difficult. They're not your standard kind of open chords. They're the higher jazz chords, the much more difficult chords to get. So sometimes it takes me a little bit of time to try and figure out each of the different notes that are being played within it. And I've been doing a lot of right hand techniques. So a lot of the acoustic guitar books I've been working on, and the blues guitar books, are very, very strong on playing arpeggios and keeping your thumb moving with the pedal bass. So I've been doing a lot of those exercises, and after I'm done this video, I'll record some of those to give examples of the kind of stuff I've been working on. I would like to see more people doing this, putting up videos of themselves working on their own kind of goals, especially for guitar, because it's what I'm most interested in at this moment. So I'm going to maybe start publicizing this a little bit and trying to get some people involved. And if you're watching this and you're the kind of person who wants to play guitar, just take a video camera, a web camera, whatever you got, even if you've got one of those little, like a digital camera that can do a video. Tape yourself playing a little bit of guitar and posting it up on YouTube. Not only for yourself so that you can see your progress over time, but to maybe help other people who are interested in improving their own guitar, to see the kind of things that you're working on, the kind of ways that you're playing. Maybe there'll be a small community that grows of all the different people who are trying to improve playing guitar and working together for that. So I hope that you would do that, and I hope to see you soon.